Well, we're highlighting it's what we're dubbing the slimmer nations. So that's Sri Lanka, Indonesia, Mexico, Malaysia and Argentina. And these are not necessarily nations that are going to be tourism hotspots for 2012, but ones that we feel have got great potential for the future.
Okay, and why is that particularly?
Well, because the world has got this kind of global downturn, obviously, and people are struggling. But these are countries where they're investing in their infrastructure. They've actually got tourism people where they've got a good disposable income. And yeah, the government's investing in infrastructure. Sri Lanka, as an example, is already quite a popular tourism destination, but it no longer has the civil war problems that it had before. And with their investment in infrastructure, it's just stand a really good chance of being popular tourism destinations.
Okay, and outside the sort of local region, who are we looking at that are going to travel to those destinations?
I think it'll be a lot of the majority of. To start off with, it will obviously be adventurous travellers. It will be those that want to go to these destinations. You always get the people who want to go to these destinations first. So they'll be the ones that probably go in 2012, 2013. But after that, because of the infrastructure improvements and the marketing, they're really investing in their marketing. They stand a strong chance of being, mass destination.
Two of the world's biggest tourist markets, the USA and Europe, are struggling at the moment, looking like they're heading towards another recession. How's that going to affect global tourism?
Well, it's funny because, again, in the report we looked at how many people from the UK have actually gone on holiday this year. And we actually found out that 4 out of 10 people in the UK didn't have a holiday in 2011, be it overseas or in the UK. So I think that does show the kind of the impact it's having, and obviously the travel industry has looked at travel and holidays as something that people have looked at as being sacrosanct in the past, but I think now we can say that unfortunately it would appear that it is actually now a discretionary spend.
Okay, so we're going to see a return to long-haul luxury travel?
For those that have the money, I think so, definitely. I think now holidays, instead of where people did 3 or 4 or 5 holidays a year, if they go away, it will be a special holiday. And they will spend money on it, they'll do kind of lots of research on it. So that holiday, yes, definitely has the potential to be a long haul and a luxury holiday.
Okay, last year we got quite excited about Iraq. This year, is it going to be Libya?
It could be. It could be. Libya really does have the potential. Again, this year we're looking at the Arab countries in general and how the Arab Spring has impacted on these countries as tourism destinations. Lots of them have really invested in their marketing to almost use the Arab Spring as an opportunity to invite people along to the country, say this is a new dawn for us, come along and kind of enjoy it as well. And Libya could well be one of them. Its Mediterranean coastline is so long, yeah, it has great tourism potential.
America, for the first time, are coming together to market themselves as one country. What do you think about that?
I think it goes back to my previous point where it just shows how it's important to make sure that you get your marketing right, and how everyone, even a country the size and importance and such a popular destination as the US, needs to come together and have a real strong, united tourism campaign to make sure that it can attract the tourist numbers and the tourists that it wants to come to the country.
Are there any surprises this year?
I think the slimmer nations are kind of quite a surprise, and I think what we're going to find out here at World Travel Market is how the industry is going to respond to this potential double-dip recession in some of the key markets, and that's kind of what's going to be exciting to find out. I think that so far there's lots of optimism on the floor, despite the fact that there are concerns about spending. People do seem to be optimistic. I think despite there is this threat of a second double-dip recession in some of the markets, people do seem to be confident that the tourism industry has got a strong future.